Hello and welcome to my weekly journal or diary. I can't even speak. So I'm going to be talking about. I've week 16 of 2026, which was my third and final week of Easter holidays, and began the 13th of April. So I am a bit behind on keeping up with this, but oh well. Yeah, that works. Okay, so something I forgot to mention, but in the week prior to this, week 15, um, was I'd been reading in my list of notes. I forgot to write what it was I forgot to mention, but yeah, I'd been reading a good amount. That was one of my other methods of procrastination and avoiding doing the revision I ought to have been, as well as like Overwatch and just scrolling on my phone. But yeah. So then on Monday, I went and met with some friends from my old school. So we were having dinner. I had to go to the like small doctor thingy down the road at a weird time. Like, because planned it on that day. I think that was to do with my fingers. I can't quite remember, but basically, I my fingers started because of cold. Some of them you can still see, like if you can see on the pinky, just really bad, just swelling or whatever. So I went to them for that, and then I went and met my friends from my old school, who I went to school with 5 years ago. The problem is, however, that that was 5 years ago, and nowadays I don't really feel like I'm that close with them. I mean, there's three of them, four of us total. One of them I really like and I get along well with. The other two, not quite so much. But also, I washed my hair just before, and I like really puffed my hair out, kind of, so it was really voluminous that day. I guess is one way of looking at it. And I mean, they didn't really insult me much, but they mildly clowned me because they thought because everyone else has like really what I call basic haircuts. But, like I took a like I mean you can see it with me right now, honestly. Yeah, I mean I was chilling and happy, I guess. But so that was one thing which like we had dinner and that was all right. Although I didn't like the restaurant much because the pricings were a bit weird. They had sides, but they were the same price as mains or whatever. So, and I ended up was sharing a meal with a friend or whatever. And also, I ordered sweet and sour chicken or something, and didn't come with rice. So I had to order rice, but that cost like £10 or something, like £8 to £10, which also pissed me off. But fine, because I ended up spending £30 on that one dinner, which pissed me off a bit. But whatever. And then I went back to their place we were in this area and we as a joke we always do that, went back to this one friend's place and I left a bit early because I couldn't be bothered. I wanted to get some work done. I also have like a roughly a night routine, which stuff I want to do before I go to bed. One thing which I haven't done in a while is watching this one TV show, but yeah. So I didn't want to go back home too late. And like I enjoy talking to one of them. But it was four of us, but a lot of the time it ended up being me and this other one talking about maths and physics related stuff because we both do further maths at school and we really enjoy it and it's a great conversation point. Whatever. Reading books was also something I was doing this week. Tuesday I can't remember the morning, but in the evening I was crashing out because there's a few things I've meant to have been doing and I didn't really do any of them. So I was just like getting pissed with myself. Like, why can I not just do the shit? Am I stupid? Which I mean, I guess the answer is yeah. Wednesday, I had a similar thing. Yeah. Uh, oh, okay. Wait. Okay, so the week 15 on Friday, I had started actually locking in. That would have been the 10th, and then weekend I didn't do much. Monday I did some work. Tuesday I did not much. Wednesday I was doing work throughout the day. So then the evening was meant to be doing like these smaller tasks, like throughout the day I was doing revision for my exams, and the week evening was meant to be um I'm gonna the evening was meant to be just me going through my no doing other small stuff, and I wasn't doing it. Friday in the evening, just before dinner, I went on a randomly long walk, and I actually ended up at a place which I'd never been. I've lived for 12 years now, 12 and a half. But there's this one like small place of houses which I'd never walked into. Because it's like there's oh, I can't show. There's two roads, right? There's two main roads. I'll walk like that or like that. But there's a set of houses in here which I'd never been into. And that was interesting to walk in. Um, Squash on Friday was nothing out of the ordinary, I guess. I played and I had training. I think I finished reading the second book, Ultima, on Saturday. That was quite fun. I really did like that book. Um, I'm praying to God I haven't forgotten stuff. This week I was also just abusing caffeine, I guess. Yeah, sounds about right. I did take this one really funny photo, which I sent to my friends, saying, because like I have a problem. I kind of now I'm caffeine dependent, right? Like I sometimes feel tired without it, even if I get enough sleep. But also, I put it in the freezer and I make it into a milkshake, so it becomes cold and iced, and the spoon is hard to dislodge. In other words, I sent to my friends, "You don't understand how much I love coffee," and sent this image. I love this image. It's so fucking stupid, but yeah. And then anything else of importance? I wonder. Squash, shenanigans. Was the 20th would have been the next week, right? Yeah, the Monday. So yeah. And also that week, I actually got around to reading this report which I'd been given, which is important because it's basically I made a video talking about it, but I haven't made it public. But talking about my ADHD, not quite diagnosed, but I had to talk to a lady about it, and it took me forever to get around to reading that. But I think that was the week where I actually got around to reading it. For context, that came out like 2 weeks prior, but whatever. It took me 2 weeks to read like 10 pages. Yeah, I think the results are going to be insanely surprising. Also, I want a haircut. Oh, fuck, yet? Almost. I kept procrastinating finding because I want to go to a hair salon. Because okay, let me find the fucking photo. Last time I got a haircut, I'm telling you, I got slimed out horrendously. I hated the haircut. I told the guy, "Oh yeah, keep most of the length, right?" Um, oh sure, this is what it looked like before, roughly. I looked so fucking shit in all my photos. Right, I said keep most of the length. I got slimed. Okay, like it doesn't look bad as a haircut, but I did not like this. This was in no December, so it has been like 5 months since then. I was avoiding a haircut like fuck, so I wanted to try and get an actually good haircut, so hair salon instead of a barber shop. Because I think that's roughly the idea. They do more detailed shit, but I want to actually look into it and find a hair salon. Fine, I kept procrastinating that. That's one of the things I kept procrastinating, and even now you can see I haven't quite gotten a haircut. Whatever. Um, that week I was actually starting to get work done, especially the last few days. Like it comes more into the next week, but I felt like fuck. If I'd been like the last 5 days of the holiday, if I'd been like that throughout the entire 3 weeks, oh my god, it would have been amazing. But alas, I wasn't. Um, any other major things? I don't really think so. That week was not eventful. This is my weekly journal. Thanks for watching if you're here. See you around. Bye.